A pregnant woman is currently facing the possibility of spending 7 years in prison due to an online review she posted about a tomato puree product. Greetings everyone. Today our video will focus on the unfortunate situation involving Chioma Okoli, a Nigerian woman who is currently facing the possibility of imprisonment and a civil lawsuit. The reason behind these legal actions is her online review of a can of tomato puree, which allegedly caused harm to the business of Erisco Foods Limited, the manufacturer. It is alleged that Okoli violated the cybercrime laws of Nigeria, and if found guilty, she could potentially face a sentence of up to 7 years. Additionally, Erisco has filed a separate civil case against Okoli, seeking damages amounting to over $3 million. As a result of this case, protests have erupted at Erisco's Lagos facility, with many individuals on social media calling for a boycott of their products. Without further delay, let us delve into our discussion on this pressing matter. The manufacturer of a can of tomato puree has accused a Nigerian woman of making a malicious allegation in an online review, leading to potential imprisonment for her and significant harm to their business. In the West African nation of Lagos, a legal battle is unfolding as Chioma Okoli, a 39-year-old entrepreneur, faces prosecution and civil litigation for allegedly violating cybercrime laws. This case has captured the attention of the public and sparked protests from locals who firmly believe that Okoli is being unjustly targeted for exercising her right to freedom of speech. Okoli, who runs a small business importing children's clothing, shared her experience on Facebook on September 17th, inviting her 18,000 followers to share their thoughts on a tomato puree she had purchased as a substitute for her usual brands, expressing her dissatisfaction with its sweetness. The response to her social media post, which featured an image of an unsealed Nagiko tomato mix can from the esteemed local brand Erisco Foods Limited, elicited a range of reactions from commenters. Among them, one individual expressed their discontent, stating, "Please refrain from tarnishing the reputation of my brother's product. If you are dissatisfied, kindly opt for an alternative and avoid resorting to public platforms or contacting customer service." In response, Okoli pleaded for assistance in convincing your brother to cease the harm caused by his product, as my initial experience with it yesterday revealed that it consists solely of sugar. After a span of 7 days, precisely on September 24th, she was taken into custody. Legal documents reviewed by CNN reveal that the Nigeria police force accused Okoli of utilizing her Facebook profile with the purpose of provoking individuals against Erisco Foods. Furthermore, in a statement issued on March 7th, they asserted that their initial inquiries had yielded persuasive evidence against her. The police have charged Okoli with the offence of instigating Erisco Foods Limited, fully aware that the information provided was false, as stated in Section 24(1)(b) of Nigeria's Cybercrime Prohibition Act. In the event of a guilty verdict, she may be subjected to a maximum prison sentence of 3 years or a fine amounting to 7 million naira, equivalent to approximately $5,000, or potentially both penalties. Okoli, along with 2 accomplices, faces a distinct charge of conspiring to incite public sentiment against Erisco Foods Limited, as stated in the charge sheet. This offence falls under Section 27(1)(b) of the aforementioned Act, and carries a potential penalty of up to 7 years of imprisonment upon conviction. Facebook has been contacted by CNN for a statement. Erisco has filed a separate civil case against Okoli, who is facing legal action from multiple fronts. In a statement released on January 19th, Erisco expressed its commitment to protecting its reputation, citing Okoli's comments as the reason behind several suppliers choosing to sever ties with the company. According to CNN, the food company based in Lagos has revealed that it faced the unfortunate consequences of losing several credit lines. As a result, they have taken legal action against Okoli, filing a civil lawsuit that seeks damages amounting to 5 billion naira, equivalent to over $3 million. The court hearing for this case is scheduled for May 20th, as confirmed by Okoli's lawyer, Inibehe Effiong. Nnamdi Nwokolo, the spokesperson for Erisco Foods, declined to provide further comments on the case due to its ongoing status in a court of competent jurisdiction. According to Okoli, who is currently pregnant with her fourth child, she was apprehended by undercover police officers while attending church in Lagos and subsequently held in a dilapidated police cell. Around 6 p.m. on September 24th, I was confined to a cell without any seating. Throughout the night and into the next day, I remained standing, enduring the discomfort of water seeping in from the leaky roof. To alleviate the strain on my legs, I occasionally squatted. My thoughts were consumed by my children who were waiting for me at home. Engaging in self-dialogue, I would contemplate, pray, and feel overwhelmed by the situation I found myself in. According to her account, Okoli was transported to Abuja, the capital of Nigeria, the next day, and detained at a police station until her release on administrative bail was officially processed 24 hours later. Her lawyer, Effiong, informed CNN that agreeing to issue a public apology to Erisco was a requirement for her release on bail. However, she claims that she made this agreement under duress and therefore did not offer an apology upon her release. On October 5th, the police officially filed their case against Okoli in an Abuja court. On December 7th, the initial court hearing occurred, during which her attorney appeared on her behalf as she did not attend in person. According to Okoli, police officers disregarded a court-issued restraining order on November 8th that explicitly prohibited her arrest without a court order. A month later, on January 9th, they unlawfully entered her residence in Lagos with the intention of apprehending her. CNN has obtained a copy of the restraining order. From 6:30 a.m. until 5:30 p.m., they occupied my building, causing my children to miss school and preventing us from leaving to buy food due to the depletion of cooking gas, she recounted. Eventually, she noted, the police departed. Due to the ongoing legal proceedings, National Police spokesman Olumuyiwa Adejobi declined to provide any comments regarding the case when approached by CNN. Adejobi stated that they would provide a comment on the case once the court makes its decision. Effiong informed CNN that Okoli's legal team is now preparing for the upcoming legal battles, characterizing them as a classic David versus Goliath confrontation. According to Effiong, David is right and Goliath is wrong in this particular situation. During the month of October, he initiated a countersuit on behalf of Okoli, seeking 500 million naira, $361,171, in damages. The suit was filed at a Lagos court, contesting her arrest and detention on the grounds that it infringed upon her constitutional rights to personal liberty and freedom of movement. Effiong, in the legal documents pertaining to the countersuit, contended that the arrest of his client constituted a violation of her constitutional freedom of expression. He further stated his intention to request the transfer of the case from the Abuja court, where she is currently being tried for cybercrime offences, to Lagos, her place of residence. The next hearing, scheduled for April 18th, will address this matter. Kelechukwu Uzoka, a Nigerian analyst specializing in legal and public affairs, informed CNN that there are certain boundaries to consider when employing the defense of freedom of speech. He stated that there is no law that ensures complete and total freedom. Despite having the right to express oneself, there are certain restrictions in place. It is impermissible to slander or harm someone's reputation. On the matter, he further stated that establishing cybercrime in a legal setting is a challenging task. It necessitates demonstrating tangible damage resulting from the specific timing of the Facebook post. Erisco will need to substantiate the impact of Okoli's post on their business operations at the time it was made. He highlighted the use of a word with 3 asterisks in Okoli's post, which may be subject to varying interpretations. Amnesty. International Nigeria has called for an immediate halt to the harassment and intimidation of Chioma Okoli, as Nigerians have started an online crowdfunding campaign to assist with her legal expenses. The Lagos facility of Erisco has become a site of demonstrations in response to Okoli's situation, with numerous individuals on social media advocating for a boycott of the company's products. Despite the mounting pressure, the founder of Erisco, Eric Umeofia, remains resolute. In a recent documentary aired on the local Erisco television channel, Umeofia declared that he will not back down from the legal action against Okoli. He emphasized that he would prefer to perish than to permit anyone to besmirch the reputation he has spent 4 decades cultivating. To support our channel's growth and ensure broader awareness, kindly hit the like and subscribe buttons. This will help us reach more individuals and disseminate valuable information. Thank you in advance.